the Discord group. In this video, I'm going to go over what happened within the market, a few plays that we're in, my thoughts on Tesla, where we keep going, where we see a continuation in the market, a little bit of crypto here and there, and that's pretty much it. So if you're interested in that kind of content, if you like that kind of content, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Comment below any stocks that you're interested in that you may want me to check out, and I will be sure to get to it, okay? But other than that, let's get right to it. So if you paid attention to my last video, I pretty much was saying that I think today is going to be a good day within the market. It's going to be a parabolic day, and we got that. We got a nice big move within the stock market. Nothing too crazy, but we did see a lot of green movement, especially in Tesla. Tesla was taking off, and I've been saying in like the past 2 or 3 videos that Tesla is on its way to 900. I've been saying that since it was like at 800, like probably even below 800. I've been saying that. So congratulations if you did take a trade on that. If you're currently holding shares on that, congratulations on that move. I've done a little trading on it myself, and I am very happy with the results. So overall, congratulations, okay? But anyway, as far as my thoughts on what's going to happen tomorrow within the market. So if we're looking at the SPY, we have a nice, on the daily chart, we have a nice inverse head and shoulders pattern, okay? Very clean inverse head and shoulders pattern. So I am still bullish on the market. However, tomorrow I do think we're going to see some type of consolidation, okay? And if you pay attention, I'm sorry for the beeping in the background, that's Discord, but if you pay attention to the overall, well, not if you pay attention to the overall video, I'm going to go over the head and shoulders pattern pretty much a lot, okay? And what typically happens with head and shoulders patterns is that you see some consolidation at the neckline, okay? It's not exactly a huge breakout or anything like that. It's more so like, you know, small movement up, small movement down, and things like that. So we're probably going to see some consolidation tomorrow, and then sometimes, or even a lot of times, you also see a pullback on the head and inverse head and shoulders pattern. So typically, what happens is you see some type of pullback heading all the way down, acting like it's heading down to the head of the pattern, and then you see a bigger move up, okay? But however, we are above this neckline here, so if anything, we may see some consolidation and no pullback at all, okay? So just be prepared for that. I do think tomorrow we're not going to see too much green as far as the SPY goes. Maybe we'll see some green in like certain sectors, maybe the Dow versus the tech sector, but you know, one's green, one's red, and then that overall affects the SPY, which causes the SPY to be in some type of consolidation. But overall, this is a bullish pattern, and I am bullish on the overall market this week. Just tomorrow, you know, wait 30 minutes into the open. I say this all the time. Wait 30 minutes into the open of tomorrow to make, you know, to get a clear direction on the market. If you see, you know, not too big of moves, then it's safe to assume that we may see some consolidation tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we may see a lot of bullish movement. I believe Wednesday is Tesla earnings, so definitely expect the market to support that move on Tesla, okay? I do think Tesla still has more room for to go, okay? Speaking of Tesla, so Tesla, all right. So if you've been paying attention to my last videos, like I've been saying, Tesla is going to take off. It's been in the thumbnails. It was not clickbait or anything like that. I had complete faith in Tesla that we were going to see some highs on Tesla, okay? And Tesla has been coming through. I've been saying this since like 800, even under 800, that I think Tesla's going to take off. And the reason being is that I think it's obvious that Tesla's going to be earnings, okay? I think it's pretty obvious that, you know, everyone's expecting Tesla to be earnings. It's a no-brainer. If they do, you know, do not be earnings, then regardless, this is already priced in, okay? The anticipation of it beating earnings is already priced in. So that's what's happening, right? That's what I believe is happening right now, is that we're already pricing in earnings. So if you're new and things like that, if you're new to the overall stock market and you're like, oh, Tesla's going to be earnings, it's just going to go to 1,000 plus and things like that, keep in mind that this is already earnings. I believe that this is already earnings. It is already being priced in. We already are anticipating Tesla to beat earnings. Okay. That's the anticipation. So don't be surprised if, we get that big move and then earnings hit and then, Tesla doesn't really say anything special in earnings. It's just the same things we already knew. And then you see Tesla plummet back down. Okay. That could happen, or unless Tesla says something insane or crazy during their earnings call or whatever, they just destroy everything. Then we could see a bigger move up. But right now, I do think Tesla is just pricing in earnings. That is why I have my price target set for 900 and maybe even more. Or we can little tease towards 900. But overall, we still need to break 880, and then we could see a further move up. 880 with volume. Okay. So that's my thoughts on Tesla. I don't think it's done. However, keep in mind that tomorrow could be some consolidation, so we may see a little retracement back towards 860, and then maybe a bigger move up. But if it continues to move up, then that's fine with me. But as you guys can see, we do have a strong level at around 870. Wait, what is that? We'll say 875 is the next level to break, and then 877. Okay, 877, 878 is the next level to break, and then 880. Okay, so a little turbulence ahead. So that's why another reason why I think there's going to be some consolidation tomorrow. Right. Moving on. In my last video, I did talk about ROBLOX. Okay, I said we entered a trade in Discord group on ROBLOX, and I said if you want to take it this morning, feel free to do so if it doesn't make any crazy moves. So congratulations if you took that trade. It's looking really good. ROBLOX is continuing to make newer, just slowly climbing, and right now my price target for it is only 80. Okay, so I'm not expecting any crazy moves, and I think we can get that move of 80, if minimum 79, and then we're going to exit the trade. That's my plan. Now if it just so happens to jump like crazy, then that's fine with me. But overall, regardless, we have time. We're up on the play. It's looking really good. We got in at about 75, and it's looking good. We did a November 19th call for 80. Yeah, 80. So really good play. Like I said in my last video, it's breaking. It broke out of this area here. Nice little interview they had. So it all played out perfectly. I didn't even know they were going to have an interview, and we entered way before the interview. So overall, really good play. Congratulations if you got into this play. My price target is 80, but feel free to close at 79 if it reaches 79 or 60% gain. I'm not a financial advisor, so overall, what you close out on is up to you. All right. So that's my thoughts on ROBLOX, and we have plenty of time on ROBLOX. I think their earnings is in November anyway. So one trade we are in is Snapchat. Okay. Snapchat. So I like Snapchat. Snapchat is looking really, really good. Looking really good. However, I do think Snapchat is going to run towards earnings. Remember what I was saying about Tesla, how Tesla is just going to keep running into earnings because everybody is expecting it to beat earnings. I think the same thing is happening with Snapchat. So this morning, Snapchat was like really, really high, or whatever the case may be, like really up there. I think it was like close to about 80 or whatever the case may be. So we waited until about 73, 72. I even alerted the chat like, hey, I'm going to watch Snapchat. I'm waiting on this move towards this support, 71, 72 range. It did that, but it did it so fast, okay? I couldn't even get to catch it. So it rejected that price really, really fast. It shot down, rejected it, and I do think we're going to see a continuation upwards for Snapchat, okay? So, and my price target for Snapchat is towards that 80 mark. So we did a November 19th call for Snapchat, and the whole plan is to run it until earnings, okay? Because I do think they're going to beat earnings. I don't think it's going to be an amazing beat. I don't think it's going to be like some crazy beat, but I do think they're going to beat earnings. So let's check that out. So here it is, Snapchat, November 19th call, 80. We got in at around 74, like low 74s. And as you guys can see, Snapchat is currently at 75.96. Okay, so it climbed up since our entry, so we are up in profit on that. So if anything, we can close out tomorrow if we want to and collect our money and go. Okay, so be on the lookout for Snapchat. I do think it's going to run until earnings. I do think they're going to beat earnings. It's a no-brainer for me. What's next? So after that, so then this morning, in my last video, I was saying that I was bullish on crypto, and we were in Mara. Okay, so if we want to check Mara out, let's see, Mara, closing Mara. So we closed Mara in profit, easy money. If you paid attention to Mara today, we did this was Friday actually. So, October 15th, yep, Friday. And we did a Mara play. Mara, November 19th, buy call, $50 strike. And I did 2 contracts, okay? Easy money. We entered at a like 46 range. We did our entry at around 46, and since then it's been climbing. Bitcoin has just broke new highs like crazy. Last night was just breaking highs, not all-time highs, but new highs. All last night, Bitcoin was just going crazy. So this was an easy money play right here, and yeah, Mara just kept climbing. We did close out early at like 49.50, only because I figured Bitcoin was going to pull back, which it was doing, but Mara was doing the complete opposite, so that kind of threw me off. So I was just like, that doesn't look good. So I got out at 49.50. That's fine. It was like $100 profit per contract we made, so I'm not mad at it at all. And it did climb up to like 53. So since we exit the play, and then towards closing, I can even show you guys this. Towards closing, I alerted the members and was basically saying that, what was I saying? So yeah, I was basically saying that my idea was to get into Mara at 48, 47 range if it retraced back there. It did not do that, and then I had to look at Bitcoin towards close, because Bitcoin has this pattern where has been on this pattern lately where when market closes it climbs, okay, and then it climbs all night, and then towards stock market opens, then it calms down, okay. So pretty much said may have to scratch what I said about Mara and potentially get back in before it closed. We did that. Bitcoin has an inverse head and shoulders pattern, so I'm going to show you guys that inverse head and shoulders pattern. We had our shoulder head right here. This is a 30-minute chart. I know the screen is kind of like cut off because I don't want to show too much, but yeah. So head, shoulder, and head. Okay, so typically head and shoulders patterns, a lot of people like to play it on the neckline. I like to play it on the pullback when it starts to fake like it's heading towards the head of the pattern. Okay, then I look for that price rejection here, and we got that price rejection, and after that I look for volume. We got the volume here, and then I look for a big candle. And if you guys paid attention to my last video, this is the same exact pattern from my last video where it took off. Okay, this was on Mara too. The same exact pattern, I think it was Mara, where we saw these 3 dojis and then it takes off and then it breaks the neckline. A lot of people wait for the neckline to break. I like to be ahead of the whales. I like to be ahead of big money. Okay, I don't like to wait on big money because you're just chasing at that point. Okay, so a lot of traders like to wait on a neckline. I wait on the pullback of the head and shoulders. I look for that price rejection. I look for a big candle, and if I get a pattern like this, that's even better. Okay, so it works out very well. So I am bullish on Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is ready to take off sometime tonight. If not, that's cool. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin, and I think we could see 70K by the end of October. Okay, I even tell my members that. So yeah, pay attention to that. And then we entered a trade on Mara right before close. I can show you guys that. Right before close, we entered a trade on Mara, and we did an October 29th call for 55 strike plus 3 contracts. Kind of got greedy on the contracts. I kind of went against what I told my members, which was like, I'm going to do 1 contract and average in. But I am confident that Bitcoin will carry this play, and we'll see from there. Okay, we also did a day trade on NVDA. Well, not a day trade. It was supposed to be a day trade, but I decided I'm going to swing it. We entered NVIDIA at like 220. We entered NVIDIA at around 220, and it's been climbing ever since. So my target for NVIDIA is 225. minimum 224. Okay, and if anything, 60% profit. So as you guys can see, NVIDIA is looking really good. I like NVIDIA right now. I don't think it's going to make any big moves, but however, I do think 225 is not much to ask for. We are currently in profit on it, so I am very happy with that play. Okay. Oh, also, I think I saw something on Snap that really made me confident in the play. Where is it? Here it is. Perfect. So on Snapchat, right? And I can be wrong. I can be completely wrong. I do think Snapchat is going to reach 77 tomorrow. Reason being is, check this out, right? So if you pay attention to how a head and shoulders pattern look, this could potentially be the head. This can be the shoulder. At this point, it looks like we can head up here in this area and form another shoulder. Okay, that's what I'm expecting. Will it happen? There's no guarantee it will happen, but I think that is going to happen. I think that's the case right there. It's going to form an inverse head and shoulders pattern, do a pullback, and if this happens before earnings, I think I'm going to get another contract on Snap and see if it can beat earnings, see if it can break that $80 level, because 80 is where Snapchat is really having a hard time at, and I think they're going to be earnings. So yeah, this is another reason I'm very confident in this play. We got our shoulder here, we got a head here. It's not a complete head and shoulders pattern. There's no guarantee that it will form a head and shoulders pattern, but if you pay attention to how head and shoulders patterns look, this has potential to form, and it looks really good. So, and it looks like it's really good. It looks like that can potentially happen tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that move, okay? Other than that, I believe that is it, okay? Is that it? Oh, yes. Yeah, we did Mara. Yeah, so we did a Mara play right before close. So be on the lookout for that. Bitcoin is currently just losing its mind right now. And as you guys can see, money, okay? Money. So if we break new highs, I am expecting that Mara play to take off. It's going to be looking really, really good. Let's check out SHIB real quick. SHIB still consolidating. That's fine. But otherwise, Bitcoin is looking really good. I think we're going to see some action tonight from Bitcoin, therefore carrying our Mara play. Other than that, guys, I believe that is all I have. Be on the lookout for those plays. If you want to join the Discord, if you want to join our Patreon, link is in the description below. Any comments, concerns, anything like that, if you're interested in certain stocks or, cryptocurrency, I do it all. I go over it all that fun stuff. I even look into NFTs and things like that. So feel free, comment below anything you're interested in. Show some love, show support, and that is it. So I will see you guys in the next video.